What are the ambitions in this season's Champions League now you're through to the last 16 of the competition?
Yeah, we are very happy. I think this club always deserves to stay between the best ones. This club means like winning trophies, and we are in a good run. I think we need to continue. I think as well we need to improve things, but in general we are very happy. We want to continue improving, and on the weekend we have another game.
You could potentially have a team like PSG in the... How exciting would that be? You see everything so positive. That's why I said, how excited would you be?
You're in the Champions League, so at the end of the day, you have to win this competition, you have to play against the best, and you have to beat the best. So whoever we play, we'll give it our best shot. I'm just delighted that we're through in this manner, and then we focus now on a really big Premier League game, and then a huge game in the League Cup semi-final after that.
Absolutely, a brilliant win tonight. Congratulations to you and your squad. Well
Thank you so much, Conte. Thank you.
Yeah, we feel very good, very happy. I think in general we deserve this win. I think we control very the games. It's true that at the end of the second half we struggle a little bit. I think we lose the ball probably too fast, but then we adjust in the halftime. I think we do some changes, and then the second half I think was brilliant. I think we control the game, we create chances, and we win this game.
Also, Liam, it's bought you time. We spoke about this, it's bought you time.
Yeah.
You don't have to play those playoff games.
No.
How much value do you place on that?
Massive. That's huge for us to be able to really work with the players on the training ground, because honestly the schedules meant we've played, we've recovered, we've prepped a game, and then we've gone again. So to actually work with the players on the training pitch and for them to understand what we want to do as a staff with them would be great, and I can run them and get them fitter as well, which would be good.
Liam, great to see you. Congratulations. This feels like a big win for a number of reasons, but just tell me what you thought of what you saw out there.
I thought the character of the players, their resilience in the second half, the reaction to going behind was so positive. All the things I'm asking for. I wanted to go aggressive in the first half. We had win-back moments in their half, but at the same time, the distances were too big. So we corrected it at half-time, and then I made personnel changes. João Pedro scores a magnificent goal. It's a magnificent performance from him. He's given that to me since I've come to the club. So all in all, just delighted that we're through, delighted it's the first time a team's won here for a very long time. So for the lads to come from behind and show that character makes me a very, very happy head coach.
What were the learnings for you as a coach
I'm
coming in
learning all the time about the team, about my team, about what we're capable of, about what maybe I need to tweak and adapt for them. But I really wanted to be front-footed today. I wanted us to go out and try and win the game, which was so important. And in the end, we did in probably a different way than I expected.
Was it good to then bring on Cole Palmer and Chalobah for the experience as well? Because they're still young, but they're leaders within your group.
I thought Jamie Gittins came on and made a huge difference. I had to take him off at the end just in case the big Lukaku's on. I needed an extra defender on the pitch in that moment. Garnacho made a big difference. I've got outstanding players. I've got a group and I trust them. I've told them that. And the subs are always the players that make a difference in the big games.
What specifically were those adjustments you made at half-time, because you really came out and then took charge of the game in the second half?
Well, the manager said that we need to control a little bit the ball, make 3 passes every time we win the ball back, and then we adjust as well a little bit the pressure, because the first half I think they find a lot of times 1v1 with West, and then we adjust a little bit, but I think in general the game was very good. I think we do a great effort and we deserve this win.
Napoli hadn't lost at home since December 2024. Did it need brilliant goals like João Pedro's tonight to get the victory here?
Yeah, for sure. I think the second goal especially, I think they give us a lot of confidence to us, because it's a goal that equalized the game, and we reinforce that what we are doing, and we go to the game. We know that if we continue control the game, making passes, long possessions, we can have more chances, and then we do it.
Antonio, how disappointing is it now that Napoli's elimination from the Champions League phase is confirmed?
But yeah, for sure, there is disappointment. Not for tonight, because I think we played an amazing game against Chelsea. Don't forget that we played this game with only 13 players, and the rest of the players were injured. And despite this, I think we deserved much more today than lose the game against Chelsea. I think this is the positive situation that we have to continue to work in one side. In the other side, there is disappointment because I think that the elimination was in the last game against Copenhagen, because we were winning 1-0 and we were in 11 players against 10, and we conceded the draw. I think it was the sliding doors for us, and otherwise you played this game more relaxed. But at the same time, I repeat, we need to have our path. Despite the difficulty of this season, about many players with serious injuries, but the team is playing a good football, and I'm proud about my players. Not easy to play against Chelsea in this way and to put them in difficulty in this way. I think today we deserved much more than to lose the game.
I understand the difficulties with the injury situation, but what would you say to your critics who say that Antonio Conte is very successful in national leagues but doesn't have the same success in Europe?
Yeah, but in Europe, and I lost a final in Europa League, and another time semi-final, and in Champions League I arrived only at quarterfinals. Yeah, and don't forget that I participated only seven times in this competition. But you know very well, if you want to have a success in this competition, you have to try to stay in the top team where there are a lot of money to invest and to spend money, to have not only one team, two teams, maybe two teams and half, like Chelsea. Chelsea, if you see and tonight the difference between us and them is too much, the difference, and you have to try to do our best, but you know very well that at the end of the Champions League, always the same win. Yeah.
Let's finish with a positive. One player who didn't cost anything because he's Napoli's academy product is Antonio Vergara. I know you brought him into your group during the summer training camp. Talk to me about this player, his impact, his goal tonight.
Yeah, I think this is a good surprise for us, and I think the club has to invest much more in the youth league, and because if Napoli want to stay at the top, you need to have a great academy and to have also good structure to have the training session. In this moment, we are penalized under this aspect.